Well, here we are once again. Well, gentlemen, we're here to talk about a couple different things today. Things are going to change over here for the next few weeks. I've got quite a few responsibilities that I need to tend to out of town. And as some of you know, I've just recently lost my very good friend, Mr. Black. And his presence in my life is going to be unbelievably missed. But as part of that side function, the family has asked me, one, to come down and participate in the memorial service for their brother and father and friend down in Texas, which I will be attending that. And then the other thing they asked me to do is try and help deal with some of the equipment that is present down there. And I said I'd totally be willing to do that as well. So that's going to require a great deal of driving since there's an unbelievable amount of equipment. I will be bringing the equipment home. We're going to be going through all of it thoroughly. And yeah, please note these are MF454s. We're going to come back around to that in a minute. All that equipment, I need to sell it for the family. I'm not interested in keeping any of it or having any of it for myself. So, needless to say, it is the best of the best that my hands have ever created. And it's the same thing as represented across multiple different builders. We got Tech 9, we got Dave May, we got X-Force, we got Magnum or Magnaforce. We got, of course, BBI. We've got a little bit of Hopper in there. We got a little bit of 3Mate in there. All of that equipment is going to come back here. It's going to come sit on this healing bench, and it's going to be available to you guys here in the near future. The reason I'm doing a YouTube video about this is because I don't want you guys to think that I'm totally spacing out on you. It's just I'm physically off doing other things that, I hate to say it, the repair side of the business has to come to a stop. I have to go deal with this. The build side of the business has to come to a stop. I have to go deal with this. This is one of my closest friends. And when the family asked, I said, yes, of course. So I think you guys would do the same for your friends and your adopted family as well. So as you guys seen, there is an X-Force or a Fat Boy video that I'm getting ready to put up. But if you watch the BBI Bakerman Break Boxes video, you'll see that there's this new it's not new, it's new to us. And it's got, I think this is the answer to a lot of different things, this transistor. This puts out more power than the 2290 and requires less drive. This is an amazing amplifier. You put about 20 watts of drive in this thing and you're going to get 600 watts out of it with 20 watts of drive. Versus the 2879 where you put 100 watts into it, into a standard 4-pill like this, and you're going to get 800 watts of drive. So the question has been posed, what happens if we build an 8-pill? Okay, so if we build an 8-pill out of these 454s, these HG 454s, that would be just about perfect for every one of these 100-watt radios that are out there running around. That's going to allow us a bunch of headroom, and then in the same breath, you're looking at 12 to 1400 watts with 100 watts drive versus a 4-pill where you're going to get 800 watts. You see where that magic lies? This is my copy of the Fat Boy box that was sent up here for the raffle. Charger over there sent me that 4-pill box. He goes, man, go look at this thing, evaluate it, take a look at it, and then critique me. And I'm like, okay, I can do that. He goes, then when you're done, give it away. So I did that. And I've got a whole video that I'm doing just on this particular amp itself. And his amp, because we do a one-to-one. Like we're comparing his amp, then we take notes off of his amp, and then from that we extrapolate a little bit. We learned a little bit. And this is my answer to that with full bias in it. Did have to change the diode for the bias circuitry, but I covered that in the other video. But this box will be coming up here for sale pretty quick as soon as I get done playing with it. I'm really happy with this. So far I'm getting about 700 watts out of this with only about 20 watts of drive. Which is kind of breathtaking. But I just want to roll out here, give you all a status update, let you know where we're at, let you know what the game plan is coming up over the next couple weeks, and then once I get back from Texas, things will go back to normal for a little while. But I'm not going to lie, I feel like I have not stopped traveling since I went to California 3 months ago. It was this huge road tour from Nevada to California, then back to Idaho, then back to Washington, back to Boise, then over to Oregon, then to Washington, back to Oregon, back to Idaho. It's like every weekend I've been out of town. This next road trip, though, is going to take a little bit of time. And believe me, I'm taking the camera with me. There's going to be YouTubes made in process. Have faith. So bear with us. It's only going to get stranger the farther down the rabbit hole we get, but that is the plan. So it is what it is. Everybody that tunes in to watch this, I want to say thank you for watching, 2, for participating, and 3, just being here for all of us and for me. And I say thank you. Now, I'm out the door because apparently my microwave just blew up, and it's not something that I think I can fix, so it's off to go buy a new microwave. Every day's a challenge, gentlemen. You just got to fight the fight. I appreciate y'all, and we'll see you. Click, click.